All right, this morning we're glad to be joined in studio by Dion Schaaf. Dion is the district manager for the Foster County Soil Conservation District. Good morning, Dion.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good, doing good. How about that weather?
Well, like I say, I'm loving it. I'm a little worried, though.
Yeah, with 85 tomorrow and we're beginning of May?
It's a little early.
Yeah.
As much as we need to get in the field, I think we still need the moisture.
Right, yeah. Little dry out there still, right?
Yeah, it is. It dried up quick after the last one.
Yeah, with
and
the winds and
that was
everything.
a nice soaker.
Right, yeah. Nice slow rain and
So, yeah, I'm a little concerned.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get some rain in the forecast. Latest forecast calls for Monday, Tuesday, so that'd be nice. So, All right. Well, Dion, thanks again for joining us. We got to talk about Carrington Arbor Day, so fill us in all the details.
Okay, the Soil Conservation District works with the city and with the school to celebrate Carrington's Arbor Day, which this year is now scheduled for May 18th. The teachers are going to bring the first graders to the high school and to the city park, and we'll plant a tree in each place. All the kids get to help. They each get a turn at the shovel. And the NRCS, the extension agent, and the Forest Service community forester often work with us to show the kids how to plant and care for a tree properly and how the trees benefit us. We hope that the students are going to remember what they learned as they watch these trees grow and maybe come back as a senior class to take a picture with their tree. The district has been doing this since 2005, so the first trees planted through this program were by this year's graduating class. So
Okay, all right.
Unfortunately, their tree by the courthouse kind of got wrecked, and we had to replant, so it's not what we would have hoped to have for them, but I hope they'll still think about it.
Okay, sounds good. So that's May 18th, so that's 2 weeks from today then.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Vegetable pots for the school kids.
Yeah, we've provided the supplies for that as well. A lot of the kids these days don't know much about plants. They don't know where their food comes from. If you ask them, they say from the grocery store. And even here in North Dakota, you hear that a lot more often than you'd expect. Many of the kids don't live on farms anymore, and if their families don't garden, they just haven't made that connection, much less understand how the plants grow to produce that food. So we've provided the fifth graders in Carrington and classes at Midkota with peat pots, soil, and vegetable seeds. They can plant the seeds, see how they grow, and then take them home for the summer to eat vegetables that they've grown for themselves.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nothing better than right from the garden there.
Yep. We gave them some tomato seeds and hopefully cherry tomatoes so that they can pick them themselves and everything. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Tell us more about the pollinator demonstration garden.
Yes, that's another thing we did. Last summer, we planted this demonstration garden of native plants that provide food and habitat for pollinators. We've talked about this before here, that the pollinators are really important. They're required for good seed and fruit production for almost 90% of all plant species and for over 100 crop species. So they're really important to us economically and for our food source. And it's been in the news for the last couple of years that our pollinators are declining. So this demonstration garden has some examples of plants that can be used either in ornamental gardens or in seed mixes for wildflower meadows or habitat patches. The garden is showing the first signs of life now, and hopefully most of the plants survive the winter. We're going to have a sign installed soon and make handouts available that talk about the plants and about what people can do for the pollinators. We're also hoping to have a tour later this summer of that garden plus a couple of others in town to show people ways that they can support the pollinators.
Okay, sounds good. How about hand plant pickups and postseason tree sale?
Oh, yeah. I am getting really busy right now because we are about to start tree planting. We're getting the equipment ready. But I do want to remind folks the trees are in. I'll be getting the hand plant orders sorted out pretty soon, and I will call people to let them know that their trees are here. But starting pretty soon now, we're going to have someone at the tree shed over the noon hour, 12 to 1 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And people will be able to come pick up their trees from her. We're going to ask them to still call at least one day before so that we have their trees ready, packaged, ready to pick up. And also be aware that she will not have cash for change, so they'll need to either bring the right amount or write a check in order to get their trees. We will have a leftover tree sale again when we're finished planting, so that's probably going to be in June, and we will advertise when we set the date. We
Okay.
don't know yet when that's going to be until we finish planting.
Okay. Sounds good.
The other thing I want to remind folks is that the deadlines for the 2017 tree planting cost assistance applications, for the Outdoor Heritage Fund one for new plantings, those are due July 15th, and they do require that you have a tree plan that meets soil types and specifications. So please don't come in on the 15th and think you're going to get it done. It's probably not going to happen. And also for the Forest Service application for shelter belt renovations, that one's due on August 15th. And links to both of those applications and information are available on the district's home page. So that's fosterscd.org.
Okay. And then let's see, products for your yard, right? You got some?
Yes, I just want to, last thing I want to remind folks that the district does have some products that they might want to use for their yards. We do still have the parts to build the mosquito-proof rain barrels. Those can come with a diverter that sends the water out the downspout when the barrel's full. They can be hooked up in series with 2 or more barrels on the same downspout. And of course, they come with the spigots, so you can either fill containers directly or attach a short hose to it. The other things that we have, we've got the 6-foot wide weed barrier fabric, the tree shelter tubes, and the stakes in a couple different sizes and styles. And we have the PlantSkid deer, rabbit, rodent repellent that comes in either sprays or granules. So if you're interested in getting any of those, contact our office. The number is 652-2551, and it's extension 3.
Okay, we're talking this morning with Dion Schaaf, District Manager for the Foster County Soil Conservation District. Dion, anything else this morning?
Oh, I think it's just like I said, things are getting really busy right now. So please, if you need some information, call our office. If you want to pick up trees, call ahead and let us know when you want to come get them. Yeah.
Okay. And you got like a whole bunch of trees, right? Like all different kinds?
Yeah, we carry quite a bit of variety. At this point, you have to contact me ahead of time if you want to get something, because most of the trees are currently set aside for the tree plantings. I have a few that I know will be extra, but a lot of them I have to wait until the planting's done in order to say, yes, I can sell you that.
Okay, sounds good. 652-2551 is your number. So,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's us.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dion. We always appreciate you stopping in and filling us in. That concludes another edition of Here's What's Happening on KDAK this morning. That was Dion Schaaf, District Manager for the Foster County Soil Conservation District of Carrington. Okay, well, let's see. It's 8:49. We have birthdays coming up. Make sure to get those in.